you want to do anything commercial, anything business, please separate business from yourself. When you want to do business, you are not business. Separate it from you. I said last time, in fact, there are about 4 types of businesses. There is the professional. The professional is just a professional. It's somebody who is maybe a lawyer, a doctor. This is a professional. And a professional is a professional that his business depends with him. It all is on him. Those who are wiser go beyond themselves and create things where they bring other professionals to act in, and it becomes a proper business. But now most of us in this world, not just here, most of us in this world say we have made this by moving out of our employment and think that I left my employment and I became a business person by starting this business. Let me tell you, you don't become a business person by starting a business. And please understand me. And I said last time, I'm saying this with respect. I said starting is an honor. It's a great thing for anybody. Even you starting that is important. But listen to me. When you start something, you don't become a business person. In fact, you become a self-employed person. And this is why the problem of lazy people becomes challenging. Because some people want to run away from where they were taught to arrive at it. I want to be dependent. I want to move away from, I go to work at 8, come from work at 11, from work at 11. I want to have my time. So I want to start business. You are not the right candidate. Get knowledge. All you have is information. Knowledge will tell you that when you want to do that thing that is you who will do it, it will demand more of you than the employer who had employed you. It will take more of your time than you took with your employer. If you now can sleep up to 9 because I can open to 9, nobody is asking me. A wise person will tell you, you are foolish. Because you are becoming failure. Many people fail because of the wrong mindset. You start a business with the wrong attitude, the wrong mindset. Let me tell you, any business that succeeded was really a tough thing for the person who started. Starting is tough, but easy. It demands your time. It demands you to be available. It demands you to see everything and to be able to know that every cog, remember what I told you on the manufacture of the car, it demands you to know that every part of the car is working properly with the other one to make this vehicle move. You need to be present. You don't start a business and then you make the first profit and then you tell us, I am now going for holiday. My friend, wake up. Somebody with the knowledge will tell you it doesn't happen like that. So, when you are a business owner, I want to explain because of what I've just mentioned. When you are a business owner, you should know your responsibility is to build a business. When you are self-employed, your responsibility is to build a business so that you can become a business owner. How do you build it? You grow what you have so that it doesn't depend on you to grow. You must develop something and develop it such that it runs without needing you. But then, who made it grow like that? You. How did you manage to do that? With understanding. And how did you understand? By practicing. How did you practice? By starting and doing. And then what happened to you? I developed skill, and I'm skilled in this. And therefore I'm able to do it. So you go to the next level now. When you're in the next level now, you become a business owner. And when you're a business owner, now you can grow and develop a few other things, and you can start thinking of scaling up. You can start thinking of starting something else another place. You can start thinking about building something else where there. You can plant another one there. Now you are a business owner because even if you're not there, somebody else can run it. So when you reach that level now, and when you're doing all these things from where you are a business owner or wherever you are, even that, this also applies, by the way, even to some people who are employed. Listen to me. When you are like that, what you need to do is separate two things. Let me start with business. One, you separate your business from yourself so that you know business money is not your money. This is one of the biggest challenges people have. You make some little money and you think it's your money. It is not to you. In fact, when you use business money, you steal. The profit of the business is supposed to grow a business. It's not supposed to feed you. Please understand, business is an entity. It is a thing that is alive by itself. And your responsibility is to feed it to become a big monster. The same applies. How to separate your business from yourself. Business time is not your time. Please get that clear. 80% of startups and starting people don't understand that. Business time is not your time. You can't go visiting your aunt and close your business because you have missed her. Your business must be something that is moving you. Must be something that you know, I must not be, I'm distracted. I have a focus. I want to achieve this, particularly when you are self-employed. Please reason. Particularly when you are self-employed, just started a business and you are running it yourself. Or you are employed and you run a business. Particularly when you're employed and you run a business, you are in kills. Because if you can't be available for your business, you will never know what is happening. You may even use your salary to run your business because you ignored your business. You must differentiate and get time for your business. If you must remain employed, you want to remain there so that you can be able to do this, and that's what finally you can come out. It's all right. But reason, it will take you too long to come out if you don't recognize the business time. Because you'll never understand your business. You understand business by practice. Not by books or by advice, by practice. So you need to really be available and stick there. Listen to customers. See them come in, see them come out. Hear their comments. People buy perception. They don't buy products. People buy perception. People buy what they think, what they believe. Perception. So create the right perception. Let people imagine you. Let people hear you. And I repeat a million times, this is anything else. Don't think business. Whatever you do, please apply it. Perception. Let people perceive. Perception thing is simply this. What do I think about this? Me now, the customer. What? If you bring it out and I think it is something very good, if it's something, that's why you see advertisement. Look, why do you think people use millions to advertise? Because they know it's not, there are so many products like the one they have, but they will advertise until your brain believes that is the best. When in reality, you have not even taken it to the lab to test it. So when you start something, create an image in people's minds. Create something in people's mind. Create it. Let people's mind say something. That is what they call brand creation. Create a brand. It's a brand. So that when people go to a place, even if, look, for example, we all say we are Googling. Not is the name of the company. People. The name of the company is Google. All we are talking about is serving in the internet. But when you want to do it, you say, I am Googling. You are referring to a brand. Google came up and told you this. And it is not the only company really on earth doing it. But you call it. So they start by the creation of perception. So whatever, even if you're a business owner, let your business speak. Use the money you need to use, but use only money that is yours. For example, be very careful when you're using money. That is why you must draw very distinct boundaries between personal, business, finances, and time. Draw clear boundaries. And please make them clear to yourself and sometimes to the people you stay with. Let them know business. Let them know this is money. Even your children. Let children know this is business money. Let them not see you at the shop and then they want everything because, mommy, you have got money. And that is where you develop what are called business management strategies. We are not saying you become a slave of your business. We are saying you become a person who has easy life. Don't threaten your health with your business. Your health is everything. So you have to separate time when you can be able to walk around in the bush and hear the birds singing. Listen, that is what people call doing nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, doing nothing is doing everything. I have learned that when you are a busy person who does things, what you need in life is some time when people think you are doing nothing. That's why they call about mental health, because you're not taking care. So you become a person who plans, you become strategic. When do you take care of yourself? When do you take care of your children? When do you take care of your wife? When do you take care of your husband? When do you must have a strategy. When you are young and you have no understanding, when you're inexperienced, you think you know. When you are inexperienced, these are the things that happen. And please, particularly when you are young, please never imagine you know. Try to learn. But let me tell you something. Have a balance of work and life. Let your life be balanced. It is very, very important. That way you are able. Develop those strategies. Have your way. Have a planning. No, this time belongs to this. This is business time. No interference. This is the same way you do in the time of prayer, the same way you do in the time of reading your scriptures, the same time you have time for doing everything you do. Plan everything and stick to it. And you must know that professionalism is only enhanced through separation. You can only bring professionalism in your work by separation, where you also don't have your neighbor always borrowing from you, and you give from your from your business because you're nice. Separate some things. Separate some things. Don't allow people to destroy what you're building because you're nice and you want them to think good of you. A business person never gives opportunity for himself to praise people. Bring some professionalism. That's professionalism now. That's what is called professionalism, where you do things professionally. And professional thing starts from the chuchain to the house girl. Even if you're a house girl, you're in business. You do that which is that you ought to do without doing that you ought not to do. And you're firm on it. If this is what I'm doing, it's it. This is the way it should be done. It is what should be done, and I do it like that. So let there be a proper separation. That is why you must make sure. That's why you must make sure that you separate your business from yourself. When people come to your business, they don't come to you. Please remember that. They come to you. Even you, when you go to your business, you are a different person, and you are doing things separately. And as you do all things, please build or cultivate in yourself a mindset of growth. Because a mindset of growth helps you to do all those things I've said. When your mindset is to grow, you are able to remember, I don't need to misuse this money. I don't need to allow this. I don't need to allow that. You know, mindset is growth. You are able to know what to do when. You know, you are able to know you are needed. You don't also waste your energy. You don't spoil your health because you have a mindset of growth. You know, be needed tomorrow. You know, I'll need to wake up early. You see, that's why even you are able even to plan. Particularly young people, let me tell you something important. You must also, that's why you are able to watch movies up to midnight. If you are in business and you're watching movies up to midnight, please grow up. You are still a child. That one I don't need to mince words. Because you see, you go up to midnight and you are tired. So what happens tomorrow morning? You can't wake up early, you can't think right. Even your program, if you've got a morning program, you destroy it. If you have to watch a movie, decide to watch your movie on Saturdays at 10 or at 4 up to 4:30. And they be strict. Strict. This life I've learned one thing. If there's one thing I can tell everybody here with sincerity I have learned and has helped me, is one special thing. Stick to what you plan. And be fanatical about it if you will. but also know you need knowledge. Plan with knowledge so that you also don't say, I planned. You plan with something and looking at production, looking at the outcome. What will I gain by this? So if I plan I'm waking up at 5, there's no question or even of an alarm. You know, you don't need to argue with yourself in bed. I said here again a long time ago, do not be those people who argue with your bed. A balanced life requires a balanced plan. It requires you to have a dignity that respects what you plan. You must dignify yourself. By the way, it's very dignifying. Have a dignity. That way, you cultivate a very easy mindset of growth, because growth is consistent performance. You grow the simply doing something consistently. That is growth. You do something consistently, it goes improving, it goes becoming better. So by your planning, by your doing what you want to do at the right time, by balancing your time, you cultivate a mind of growth. So you do one thing, you don't do something today, tomorrow you're doing another one. You have a consistency. You can tell somebody, this is how my life goes. Through this, without much energy, it will go up. If you become consistent, and it's not difficult, it's just making up your mind and dignifying yourself. That is, what you designed becomes it. And you allow your life to have a kind of a system. You develop a size system with your life. And somehow you don't struggle. Mambo inakuja tu ikijiweka. I don't know how it happens. This one I have no way to explain. But I'm telling you a truth. At least my little experience in the few years I've been alive. When you are like that, you find things falling in place. Just like that. Without you even thinking. Because it is you are growing. You are developing. And you get successful. And your outcome is present. So let you be driven by a mindset of growth. Be driven by a mindset of growth.